game ends, I get to my phone, I put hashtag Steph better. And as soon as I was going to hit tweet, I remember Steiny saying that we got to do better job as Steph Curry fans, and I deleted the tweet. And I said, why do I got to hate on Bradley Beal's success? So I just tweeted out, good job, Bradley Beal.
Wow.
But at the end of the day, I just want you guys to know, Steph is better.
Thank
Great
you.
uptick.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
The
I'll
uptick
take
is
that
back.
from Tesh.
Wow, Snotty, that's big.
So we got two.
Wow.
Let
me just say this before you quick pivot.
Yes.
Bradley Beal getting 60 does water down Steph's 60 just a touch, because what it's going to show you is that much like the 3 home run game in Major League Baseball, where how many more 60-point games are we going to get this year, and will this be the 60-pointiest season outside of Wilt's year, where I think he did it 20 times that one season in 1962, 62-63, I believe, Steiny. Is this going to be the second most 60-pointiest season ever, and what does that say about our league?
Let's let that play out a little more.
Okay.
So some more evidence comes in as to if it happens and
Let me
how.
just throw it out just for a quick prediction. We'll put this in the mini time capsule. How many 60-point games this season? We already have 2. Guru, how many will we have at the end of this truncated 72-game season?
We'll have 3 more. Put that in the bank. We'll have 3 more.
You got 5 on it,
5,
Steiny?
Yep.
I'm not playing the game, Dibs. And I think you know why I'm not playing the game. Do you know why I'm not playing the game? You should, Dibs. Put those headphones on, Dibs. Yesterday, did we make predictions about the game? I think we did. Did your boy almost nail it? Yeah,
Did I not
almost
praise
nailed
you
it.
on Twitter?
That was after an insult.
You're not
That was
Whoa.
after the text from Spadoni that said not quite Steiny. So I predict 110 to 100. That's what I said. The Clippers are going to win 110
Do we have the
100.
tape of that,
It's-
gentlemen?
Oh,
We do have the
Okay.
tape. I'd rather hear
Thank you.
from recorded you as opposed to live you, because you're pissing me off right now. You didn't want to play my game,
Nope.
and now you're coming down my road. So I'm going to hijack the show. Here's Matt Steinmetz from yesterday, and I went out of my way to tweet praise to him, yet somehow Captain Sensitivity's not happy. So close, Steiny, yet so far.
Yeah, I'm going to say Clippers 110, Warriors 100. Clippers
Oh, I can't
110,
wait for
Warriors
tomorrow.
100.
Yeah.
And that's assuming, of course, Paul George played. There you go. So anyway, it's 108-99, and the Clippers have possession. And, of course, they take the shot clock violation, which they should never do. No team should ever do that. They have the right to shoot it. They don't. And then, of course, they give up one at the other end. So I'm thinking, all right, 108, 101. I had one time the last 2 possessions, I had a shot. I'm right there. I text everybody, and everybody on my team. Dibs, not quite, Steiny. Now, almost. And
Those are facts.
Okay, well, then, you know what? Then don't ask me to make a prediction on how many 60-point games they're going to be. Because if I say 14 and there's 13, Steiny, exactly. I'm out. I'm out of the prediction business. How about
Steiny,
that?
what happens if you play Mega Millions and you get all 6 numbers and you get the mega number? What happens?
You win a gazillion.
Thank you. Now, what happens if you happen to you get 3 numbers? Let's say you get 4 numbers, but you don't get the mega. You know what you get? You get about $5, and that's what you get.
What do you get for
That's
5
what
out
you
of 6? You get about $200K for 5 out of 6, I think.
But you didn't get either score correct. So you didn't get the mega number because you didn't get both scores right, and you didn't get either score right. I'm giving you 3 numbers, and you get your money back, and you get a nice, gentle pat on the rump and a good job, which is what I gave you on Twitter.
And one of the things I will not do is throw it out to the audience because I know I'm going to get hammered as a loser, even though I was knocking on the freaking door. Hey, we got 2 Antonios on the phone. We've got Antonio in Oakland, and then we have the real Antonio in Oakland.
Will we
Let's
have
go to
more Antonios on the show today, or will there be more 60-point games in the association? What?
All right.
Thank you.
Antonio.
It's going to be 2-2 in about 5 minutes.
Let's
You
go
gonna
to
play
the
that game, Steiny?
No. There's going to be.
Then I'm going to have to keep being incorrigible.
Jamie Foxx, yeah.
What about Jamie Foxx?
Nothing. I'll tell you after the caller.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Antonio in Oakland who says Kelly Oubre is in his own head. What's up, Antonio?
Hey, yeah, how's it going? This is Fugazi Antonio.
Fugazi. I'm sorry. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm the Fugazi Antonio, not the real Antonio.
Right.
Yeah, so I believe Kelly Oubre's in his head. I think he's thinking about it too much. He's not really going with the flow. Like the other night when James Wiseman called for the alley-oop, he kind of hesitated. You could tell he wanted to take it in, but he figured that he might as well throw up the alley-oop. So I feel like just because it's his contract year, he's trying to do too much instead of going with the flow of the game. And me personally, I think if I was Coach Kerr, to kind of open his eyes to being more of a team player, I would bench him and play Pascal, and just to get him to like realize that if he really wants to win a championship, he has to play team ball. You could tell that there's times like I think it was like the first or second game, he went up for a floater on three guys. Like, what are you doing going up with a floater? You gotta throw that out and look for the better pass. So I think if he keeps with this consistency of like inconsistent play, I think that they should try to trade him or even cut him. You know, like he's not.
Oh, all right, Antonio. All right, Fugazi. That's you're not going to cut Oubre. He's an NBA
why
player.
Would you? Yeah.
Well, I mean, he has stunk. Let's lay it on the line.
From three. Yeah.
You know what, Goo?
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. You know what? Defensively, I like him on the ball, obviously, but.
Okay.
His offensive game is funky. I'm not crazy about it. Drives into traffic a lot. Just not crazy about his offensive game, especially when he's not any threat to make it in the from outside the arc. Here's the one thing.
I know you're close with Raymond Ritter, Steiny. Is this the most
Shout out
left-handed
Raymond Ritter.
team in Warrior history? Because you got Bazemore's a lefty,
Yeah.
Wiseman's a lefty, Oubre Jr.'s a lefty. If I'm not mistaken, Wanamaker's a lefty. Am I
No,
getting that
Wanamaker's
right?
a righty.
He's a
Wanamaker's a righty.
righty.
Is that three lefties? Am I missing a lefty? It seems like they got a ton of lefties on this squad.
Wiseman, you said Wiseman, right?
Yeah, Wiseman, Oubre, Bazemore, Steph at times.
Missing anybody?
I think that's it.
Yeah, that might be it. But anyway, as far as the Clippers, the one thing they did last night, and this is another thing. Now, Dibs, thanks for the praise. On Twitter about almost getting it, but you did have a snide remark to, I made a statement that I didn't think the Warriors had bad shot selection in the first quarter, but that the Clippers defense was very good. And Dibs came back with Oubre took 6 shots, so that equals 6 bad shots.
I don't know why that's a slight at you. I mean, I'm not correcting you. I'm actually assisting your point. And the greater point is when Kelly Oubre shoots, it's not a good shot because he most likely is not going to make it. So for you to take that personally is the snarling dog theory. You're going out of your way to be agitated. There was no agitation sensation here, as I borrow from Tim Roy momentarily. I was coming down Kelly Oubre's road, not your road, and I did it in a comical fashion.
Yeah, Good. Let me explain something to you. My theory on what's a bad shot, difference between a bad shot and good defense. Okay, so Warriors get a rebound. They come up the floor. They kick it to Wiggins, and he takes a contested three-pointer with 17 on the shot clock. That's a bad shot.
Okay.
Bad shot selection. But when you're in your half-court offense, and
Just
the
been
shot
a struggle
clock's
for
down,
this
the
team.
shot clock's down to 12, 14, and Steph doesn't have the ball. All right, he doesn't have the ball, and I saw this a lot last night. Shot clock gets to about 7 or 8. Curry doesn't have the ball. Patrick Beverly and the Clippers will not allow him to get it at that point.
Gotcha.
They do not allow, or, they're going to make it unbelievably hard for Curry to get it. Well, so guess what? He doesn't get it. The shot clock, tick-tock, tick-tock, and somebody's got to take a shot with 2 or 3 seconds left. That's good defense. It's not bad shot selection. It's better than turning it over with a violation. You got to take the shot. I mean,
And you're talking about a team with the Clippers with Kawhi, Pat Bev. Give Pat Bev credit, man. He made it difficult for Steph, and now I'm saying that's why Steph was off, but he was in that zone.
why not?
PG,
Why not? Why won't you say that's why Steph might have been off?
Because
You don't
we
think
know
defense
Pat
has
Bev is
anything
one
to
of
do
the-
with it? Anything?
No, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I'm saying that Pat Bev was the reason Steph, his output wasn't what it usually is. I'm tipping my cap to him and the rest to the Clipper gang. They knew what they wanted to do, and the scary part for me and Dub Nation is, again, we go back to our favorite word, the blueprint. All these other teams aren't the Clippers. They don't got Leonard, Paul George, and Pat Bev, but it's like they're blitzing Steph, and they'll let the chips fall where they may from other guys shooting shots. And last night they got away with it, but again, the game was tied with Steph basically doing nothing offensively, and it was there for the taking. They just couldn't get it done, so that's why I say it was a positive.
Well, I don't want to get into
was.
word choice, but that game was not there for the taking. They never led the game late.
It was tied with 4:17 left.
Right, that's 5 minutes left, and that's a lot against a good team.
Okay.
And you know what? I mean, I would say you have a shot at the game. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. I mean,
Just
look,
the semantics. Like stats, you play them your way. You play the semantics your way as well.
Come on.
Your breakdown of shot selection is all we need to know about Captain Semantics bending it his way. The game was there for the taking. Tie game, at home, crowd into it.
I laugh too much. Yeah.
Thank you. No, I'm funny. I got to get something from somebody.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one of those games. Could they have won? Yeah, I guess they could have. Should they have? No, of course not. That's all.
I got something on my
Yeah, go ahead, man. You know what? Go. Can you hold that thought?
Yeah, I can.
And I'm going to come right to you after the break.
I'm
All right, Guru's got a big thought coming up in about 4 or 5 minutes. The number is the number, and the text line is the text line, 888-957-9570. Warriors lose 108-101. Are you encouraged or are you discouraged?
Now for the Exergen temperature check. It's 52 degrees and partly cloudy in Morgan Hill.
It's been a wild start to the season. Curry takes another three. It's up and good! He's got 62! The chef is cooking and the rookie is shining. Pass to Wiseman off the pick and he flies in for a dunk. He's going to go all the way up and jam it! Wiseman going coast to coast with the slam! Hear every bucket on the home of the Golden State Warriors. 95-7, the game.
Do one thing to protect the environment. It all starts with just one thing. Now that we have started a new year, think about ways you can help the environment. First, make the switch to green soaps and personal products. And also look for green cleaning products for the sink and shower. Use towels made from materials like organic cotton. And finally, make the switch to LED lights, which can last for many years and use very little power. It all starts with one thing. Find tips and more at onethingus.com. What's your one thing?
There's no better feeling in the world than knowing you have the greatest shooter in the game. Back to Curry, fades into a three. Flash! Listen to every single Warriors game right here on 95.7 The Game. You have to listen to every second because you just never know what Steph is going to do next.
Curry left alone, right side. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Stephen Curry. Curry off a pick. Lost it. Gets the ball back and laid it in. He made it up as he went along, Jim. Curry now for about 30. Heat, check, three.
The greatest shooter of all time.
Flash!
Is ready to prove everybody wrong on 95.7 The Game. Every single three.
Curry, open three. Got it!
Every single dunk.
Jam home by Oubre. He caught it and slammed it home with a left hand.
And every single magical moment
The Golden State Warriors have won the NBA title.
can be heard right here on your exclusive home for Warriors basketball. 95.7 The Game. The doubters say they won't even make the playoffs.
This group will not make the playoffs next year.
Time to prove them wrong.
Jam home by Oubre. He caught it right at the restricted area and slammed it home with a left hand. Time of the key three. It's up and good for Wiseman, the rookie.
For his first three-pointer in his career, and it'll be a lot more. He's got a nice touch.
Curry now for about 30. Heat, check, three.
Every single minute of Warriors basketball will be right here
He got it.
on 95.7 The Game.
Hey, it's Jordan Poole from the Golden State Warriors.
Poole with 8 to shoot, dribble drive, high floater off the glass. It's good.
Take 95.7 The Game on the go. Download the radio.com app and favorite 95.7 The Game.
Listen to Damon Radowankolski.
James Wiseman has got special written all over him, and if you can't see it, it's because you don't even know what to be looking for.
Weekdays from 2 to 6 on 95.7 The Game.
Hey, it's Steve Kerr from the Golden State Warriors.
I am always trying to do what's easiest for you because I'm selfless.
Let me just say, is that the least honest thing you've said this year?
Yes.
Hear all our games on the home of the Golden State Warriors. 95.7 The Game.
Listen to Damon Radowankolski.
The Warriors are passing important litmus tests, and that 30 assist threshold, that's one of them.
Weekdays from 2 to 6
Wow!
on 95.7 The Game.
What's up, Dub Nation? It's your guy, Stephen Curry.
Why not? Here's Steph Curry! Ridiculous!
Golden State Warriors basketball is only heard on the Bay Area's #1 sports station. 95.7 The Game. Hey, Bay Area, it's Draymond Green.
Blocked by Draymond. He knocks it away again. What a block. D-P-O-Y.
You're listening to the exclusive home of your Golden State Warriors.
Who's the man now?
95.7 The Game.
You're listening to Steiny, Guru, and Dibs on 95.7 The Game.
All right, Guru, go ahead, man.
Yeah, and again, this wasn't nothing major, but it's something that I spoke to earlier. And again, maybe we'll ask Broussard about it, but it's everything that we talked about with Andrew Wiggins. So Andrew Wiggins starts the game, okay, he's a starter, and then that second quarter starts, and he's out there with Wanamaker, Pascal, Lee, and I just don't understand, Mulder, I just don't understand how you can play 34 minutes. His season's been efficient, a pleasant surprise, and you still only have 12 field goal attempts. So if I were talking to Wiggins, I would say, look,